But we're gonna be getting into action here. Sarme versus Rikka. Yumori, what's your thoughts about this set here? About to go
You know,
down.
you gotta just the fans. You see in the chat that so many people have been talking to Rikka. Rikka's been talking in the chat. You know, hopefully you can bring home this set. But you know, Volkov is a very unusual pick. You don't see a lot of Volkov unless you're Team 360. But you gotta hope that you can see some of these original picks show up and show out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Volkov, like you said, a very kind of, you know, it's not a natural pick, it's not a common pick, it's not in the meta, but, you know, this is the patch where there is the side bugs, so it does make sense for Rikka to be playing, you know, that side bug. I mean, he usually plays Mordex. It's interesting to see that he's, you know, bringing out this Volkov here. I didn't quite catch the level, but, I mean, he's doing an amazing job into keeping up with Sarme. There you see, he's able to get the first stock, and that's going to be that KO gone there from Sarme.
Yeah, you know, we're seeing a pretty even game so far, you know, both Rikka's red in that third stock, and it's just like he's been able to take control, but Sarme does get that side sig. You know, I feel like in this position where you have the control of both of those weapons, you have the ability to weapon starve, that you're in a better position if your stock is taken first.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, but I mean, you look at this right now, Yumori. It's an even game, and it's definitely anybody's, you know, game to win here. This is the first game. I like to call the first game, you know, where you test the waters in a sense. And Sarme is definitely getting a test for what Rikka has to offer, especially with the side here. And you know, we didn't talk about this Kaya pick coming in from Sarme. We've seen him throughout the tournament be on Axe, but now we're seeing Rikka now over on his Volkov, where he is now employing the Axe. Maybe Sarme is being a little uncomfortable playing that Axe Ditto, and now you're seeing here this Kaya coming out from Sarme. He's trying to utilize two different weapons, which we haven't seen throughout this tournament from him, which is the bow and the spear. But Rikka here gonna get the KO. Sarme though does make it back.
Just barely makes it back.
Yeah.
You know, Rikka on that axe completely misses that side. So you know, you gotta have a very good control of the center stage with that axe, and Rikka is doing an amazing job of it so far.
Yeah, indeed. And man, I mean, I'm excited to see, I mean, Rikka's performance here today. I mean, starting off this whole entire tournament, Rikka coming out, swinging out of the gates. I mean, the top-seeded player, Rain, PR number 3, if I'm not mistaken. A 3-0 coming in from Rikka. What a huge upset to start off this tournament here. And Rikka has, I mean, he's showing right now, he took a shower, he took and everything, but, I mean, his aura is still there, man. He is showing Sarme right now why he is the one to be feared of in this tournament, in this new Dynasty tournament, and why he is one of the top players right now in the European region. But Sarme is able to take out that second stock, tying up the stock count, but look at his damage lead, Yumori, that Rikka has right now.
Sarme, he definitely needs to control this. He needs to get these weapon stars. He needs to get this consistent damage off and not take damage himself. You know, he is doing a lot of damage with that spear, able to weapon starve enough, just getting rid of all of Rikka's options. You know, he's making the best of the situation that he has, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, indeed, and there you go. That's going to be the game there. Game number 1 going to be going towards Rikka's favor. That's going to be a 1-0 right now up. And, I mean, if you're Sarme right now, it's not looking too great for you. Maybe you're looking at a swap here, but I'm not too sure what's in the head. What's going on in the head right now of Sarme, especially coming after that loss there against Rikka in that game number 1.
Definitely are. I mean, you saw what worked. You saw that your spear was doing a lot of early damage. You saw your bow was it was doing all right, but you know, you need just a little bit more from that. I feel like if you would bake a swap to maybe a Bryn, you know, you talked about how Axe was comfortable for him for this entire tournament. You just need to find that character who you could play comfortably into your opponent.
Yeah. And I mean, you saw, yeah, like you said, the spear, 272 over on the spear. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, this pick as well too of the Kaya. I've never really seen Sarme play Kaya before. But I mean, apparently they have a Kaya and they're doing somewhat well with it. But I just felt like, you know, it wasn't enough. But we're seeing they're locked back in once again on the Kaya. But the swap is actually being made from Rikka going over from the Volkov over now to the Jiro. Once again, an uncommon pick.
But, you know, with this current patch, you know, with the Scythe bugs, like you said, also with that sword buff, you are able to do side light into side sig on Jiro very consistently. You know, it's actually really busted. You know, Jiro is in a very extremely good state right now, but Sarme is able to control that center stage with the bow extremely efficiently.
Yeah, and then, I mean, you know, one thing about Jiro, you got the low defense as well too, and then you're seeing from Sarme locking in with the Kaya, a very high defense legend. I mean, the defense alone kind of speaks story right now. Sarme is gonna have a little bit of an easier time, I think, when it's a Rikka. But I mean, you're down right now in the set. Come on, man, Sarme. If this is definitely a game you gotta take in the bag here, because I think Rikka is just kind of testing around picks. We're not seeing the the common Vortex pick that we usually see from him. You're seeing picks like the Volkov, you're seeing picks like the Jiro, things that we don't see often. But I mean, he's able to make game 1 work. Maybe he might be able to make game 2 work. And you're gonna see a D-Light into the side sig there. That's a very tricky combo.
Yeah, you don't normally see this Jiro pick. A lot of these scythe picks are picks that you don't really see in this one's format, or just format at all. Rikka able to fire back. You're able to get a lot of unexpected things with these characters that aren't played a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, it's once again a tied-up game here in this game number 2. But a big end sig, though. Sarme is going to be taking that second stock there. And this is what Sarme needs, to step on the gas a little bit, try to take control of this game, try to take control of this set slowly but surely. You got to try to bring things back in your favor. Tie this one back up, 1-1 in the set count. Seeing Sarme is just trying to play it around. He does get the touch, though. He is able to make it back. And right now, all of this is extra credit. Rikka needs to try to see if they can take this stock to bring things a little bit even and to have a chance into 2-0ing, into bringing this set count up to 2-0.
And just the sheer amount of extra credit that Sarme was able to get that stock, it's not looking too good for Rikka. That's a very tall mountain to climb, and with Sarme's absolute dominance, it looks like on that sphere, I don't think Rikka's going to be up to it.
Yeah. And, like I said, I was questioning this pick here, but definitely Sarme is showing more confidence here. But Rikka, I mean, he's showing confidence with that side. He's slowly but surely bringing it in his back. He's avoiding the hits. Now he has a sword in hand. 2-piece combo. Oh, nice little clash there.
Misses.
Just gets it there, nothing more. Oh, punishing that GC down stick, I believe. Yeah. Oh, but
and taking that kills.
Oh my goodness, Rikka. Playing
Rikka
on the
with the insane comeback.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Just wow. I mean, that insane comeback there. Sarme had control most of that game there. But somehow or the other, coming down to the end there, Rikka just picked up the pace, stepped on the gas, and realized, just, you know what, I'm not even going to get hit by Sarme. And then just close that one off, and in quick fashion as well, too. Wow.
Yeah. You see another spear heavy game from Sarme. You gotta hope that maybe the third time is the charm with that Kaya pick, as Rikka swaps over completely off the scythe and swaps to another low defense legend in Hattori.
Yeah. And, what you call it? Rikka definitely has, the wiggle room. He has the games he can play around with. He can test out these picks. He can choose whatever he wants right now. And you're seeing, once again, an uncommon pick from him with the Hattori. He's challenging, Sarme's spear. And Sarme, you're just seeing confidence coming in from them. And they start off.
And oh my.
What?
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 Sarme absolutely insane. Oh my god. Ensig, GC Ensig. Sarme is taking complete control of this game with that extremely early kill. GC sidelight. And he's just... I don't know what mentality change that Sarme had coming off of that loss, but it's looking like it's completely working for him as he goes super deep. The dare!
Oh my goodness, I mean, folks, you cannot look away at all. This set is just blazing. A minute into the game and already 2 stocks is gone from Rikka. Oh my god, are we seeing a 3 stock?
3 stock from Sarme! Oh my god, 164 damage. Oh my god.
Bro, the whole replays is gonna cover the replays is gonna cover the whole game. That's how quick it was.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh. What just happened, Hawk?
Yeah, even Rikka's in chat. Rikka's. I don't think today is my Hattori day. Yeah, I think Sarme was like, you know what, man, just hop off that Hattori, pack it up there, hop back on the scythe maybe. And yeah, I mean, you're seeing he's hopped back on the Tai Lung. Wow, that was legit. If there's like a Hall of Fame for the quickest sets of history, this is probably in the top 3.
That was 53 seconds of gameplay.
Wow. Oh, wow. 53 seconds. That's absurd. But folks, it counts. It counts. And I mean, it's 2-1 right now. It is 2-1.
You gotta hope that Sarme was able to formulate that comeback, but we're seeing a Diana swap. That spear that had been working for Sarme, able to get all of them early gimps with that spear. You gotta question what the thought process was in swapping into this Diana.
I mean, you're gonna have that shared weapon of the bow, of course, but now you're gonna be swapping from the spear over to the blasters. Not sure if it's a good pick. I'm not sure if just Sarme is playing around once again. I'm like, you're not seeing like stuff like, some normal picks coming in from Sarme. These are very odd picks there. And starting off here in a game that, I mean, this is winner's final side as well too. You're like on match point for winner's side, and now Sarme is pulling out picks like this, and it's not looking like it's working out. Are you seeing Rikka is able to take the first stock? I'm once again questioning this.
Especially when you're in that winner's final position, you want to get to that grand finals and to winner's side so that you can just have the security of the grand finals reset if you do get put in these uncomfortable situations against people that you don't really know how to play against.
Indeed. But you think Sarme is able to answer back, able to get that stock there in a pretty decent fashion. The damage lead is still in favor of Rikka right now, but all Sarme needs to do is just lock in a little bit, not get any hits in, and just try to see if you can land those hits in there, man. You gotta wait a minute. What was that ground pound?
I don't know. Sarme is going for these really risky options, and Rikka is just able to completely capitalize off of it.
Yeah, and then you look at this lead now from Rikka, it's insane. Just that one misplay from Sarme, Rikka's able to capitalize and able to get just such a huge lead right now. Sarme now playing on the back foot and is on match point. I mean, all the pressure's on them right now. You gotta lock in Sarme on this last stock.
You definitely do, and it's not looking too good as he is in that orange on that last stock. Rikka not taking too much damage on his second stock. Goes off stage. You gotta get an early kill here, or just a kill at all if you're Sarme.
Yeah, you gotta do something. You've seen Sarme is just playing it on the edge there, but D6 stop at the side save there.
Has no recovery, no options. Like ground pound finishes it.
Wow. And what a quick set. Sarme is going to be going down to loser's side. Rikka is going to be punching his ticket into the grand finals, guaranteeing a top 2 spot. Wow.